Hello, this is Angus at the Bureau of Meteorology. Today's Thursday, making this the national weather forecast for Friday, the 22nd of May. And across our eastern states, we see a little bit of an atmospheric struggle, a push-pull between this high-pressure region here, which has been around for a couple of days, now gradually drifting eastwards, and that's fighting against this low-pressure region in the Tasman Sea. Now, this is quite a nasty weather system with wind, waves and swell, mostly out over the water, but it is clipping parts of the east coast. Elsewhere across Australia for Friday, some patchy falls through some interior parts and southern WA, mostly over pretty sparsely populated regions. Let's fly around the states, starting in Queensland. A bright sunny day, pretty much statewide, maybe a tiny little shower in the far southeast corner around Coolangatta and Surfers Paradise. Morning temperatures will be quite cool for inland spots and then a pleasant sunny afternoon. The only other thing really to note as a weather watch point is some pretty large waves across the coast down here from the Gold Coast up to Gari, so take care near the water. Fresh southerly winds continue for New South Wales, so that will mean some slightly cool conditions across the east coast and some passing showers through most eastern areas as well. Much like the last couple of days, it certainly won't rain all day, but you could get a couple of different intermittent spells of rainfall throughout your Friday. And much like Queensland, there will be some large waves up the ocean for the east coast. The wet and cloudy weather is all to the eastern side of the main divide, so if you're living west of the ranges, expect a bright sunny day with a cool morning, and that applies down here in Canberra as well. For Victoria, there'll be some cloud around, especially in the morning, but nonetheless it will be a bright day and the afternoon will come to be mostly sunny. Temperatures across the state are in the teens, between 16 and 19 degrees, so we're settling into something pretty seasonal for this time of year, around about average temperatures here, with some low single digits as our morning beginnings. A lovely autumn day for Tasmania, a little bit of cloud around but plenty of sunshine in store as well. Slightly fresh in the morning, especially around Launceston, down to 2 degrees here. Hobart just at 8 degrees for their minimum, and then a fairly mild afternoon with a northerly wind just drifting by. Cloud will build across South Australia on Friday. It will become completely overcast for the western half of the state. Most of the east and centre of South Australia will have some sunny conditions in the morning, but might cloud over further and further as we push into the day. We could see a couple of showers develop around Ceduna and the Nullarbor and up to the northwest as well, but most of our populated areas on the map will stay dry through Friday, but we might see a little bit of rain move through heading into the weekend. A possible shower overnight in Perth should clear up before sunrise, and then they're headed for a nice bright day. A little bit of a fresh southerly wind though, a high of 19 degrees. Meanwhile, we do see some patchy falls push through this area here with some showers and even the chance of a thunderstorm across the Esperance coast into the Eucla, parts of the Goldfields and the southern interior getting some of that wet weather as well. Further north, we might have had some unseasonable rainfall around the northwest through the week so far, but that should clear up by Friday, returning to pretty dry season conditions. And for the far north of Australia, not too much by way of rainfall, perhaps some morning showers around the Broome area in the Kimberley, and then we'll see some scattered light rain develop around the Uluru region in the southwest of the Territory throughout the day on Friday. Apart from that, we are tracking towards dry weather up here, some really lovely conditions, not quite so humid as it's been in recent weeks thanks to southeasterly winds, bringing drier air up from the desert. And that's it for the weather for Friday. I'll be back tomorrow with a look at our weekend weather, or you can always get the early outlook on the Bureau's website and app. Thank you so much for watching.